We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway here in Los Angeles. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They snap it to Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert. That's completed right side to Palmer. Oh, nice move. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown Chargers.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. There he goes left side. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Once again, it's Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 7.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tua on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Tyreek Hill's got another one. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. This is 2nd and 8. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
5-9. Ready?
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right. He gets it to Johnston. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Will Dissly as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He's on the move. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Shotgun
line.
snap to Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And that's good for a gain of 5. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of the yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air this time. Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They've got first down from the 31. Herbert back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Go. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now, Herbert. He's got it near the 8. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. That one's complete, right side. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this one does not go far. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Diving right side. Got it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Now Herbert again. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Oh, he got free. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Second and 10, Herbert trying again. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And give to Dobbins to start the third. Juke the defender. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Herbert now to throw on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Chased out to his right. Pushing for the end zone. He lost the football. It's not loose.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll see what they come up with for third. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it! And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cowboys need to score quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw, Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Got a man. Palmer has it. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Running this with Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. On the return, it's Damian Pierce. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Up the sideline, past midfield. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Stroud to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Herbert. That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Now Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown Chargers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Again, working deep downfield. And the Chargers will take over here just past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing again, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Herbert to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run on first down with Mixon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On the ground, it's Mixon.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at 14.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
A run with Dobbins. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. Yeah.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pierce, second down. Dobbins. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.